Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy, sitting on my own truck. Yes, that's my truck. We're going to be driving our own truck now for a while, bringing the cash because we need to. Last episode, we bought this garage that we're parked on in Tucson, Arizona, along with 2 trucks, 2 drivers. And we got all done. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. I tried fast forwarding time to morning just so I could see what happens, and my driver's completely tired, so I can't fast forward it that way. So I fast forwarded time from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. just to make myself more tired because I wasn't completely tired, and I didn't want to wake up too early. So we're going to sleep 10 hours, so that means we're going to wake up 5 o'clock Monday morning. But there's a few things I want to do before we get going, so let's, I need to go into my manager for a couple of reasons. My drivers, I think, in the last 3 hours did a little bit of work. So this driver right here, this is one of our new drivers, show log. He made a delivery, 133 miles, got paid 24. Yep, that's what new drivers will bring you here. And this driver here, show log, well, they're making a delivery, so we'll see what happens. My other drivers are still sleeping, and right now I'm considered in the Tucson garage, but we don't want to do that. We want to relocate. No, I can't do that. Hang on a second. I got to click on the truck. Sorry. I got to relocate my truck back too, because this truck's going to be based out of Salt Lake City, which is our home base, even though it's the smallest of the garages. And then I want to drive it like that. Yep. Now we should still be in Tucson. It doesn't actually take your truck and move it all the way to Salt Lake City. I'm still in Tucson, right? We'll wait for a second here. Am I still in Tucson? Where's my map here? Yep, my map says we're still in Tucson, so that works out well. All right, let's go ahead and fire up my truck here. And I got my foot on the wrong pedal, so that's always helpful. So now when I come to a garage, I forgot where I need to park. Is it here? Press the stop engine. There we go. Now I can sleep in the garage. We're going to go ahead and sleep the night away. No, I don't want to fire up the truck. I want to rest. No, turn up. Yeah, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. So 5:09 in the morning. Someone brought in $414. Thank you very much. Income of $1,841. That's what we're talking about when your drivers start bringing up and leveling up. $445. Yes, because we do have $3,000 a day in loan payments now. So that's going to be kind of crucial for us. Income $644. Yeah, we're going to check our driver stats out here in a second because we need to get a job, and we're going to get paid a lot more now because we're driving our own vehicle. I just want to get out of the garage in case one of the drivers need to come back. Yeah, we don't really see our drivers, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, a little bit of role play there. So we are fully rested up, ready to rock and roll. This is where our fuel pump would be if we had a 5-car garage, but we don't. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off. Are my lights not on? My lights are not on. Oh, I know why. Okay, wait. I'm going to get that in just a second as well. And I want to turn the dash lights down as well. That looks good. There we go. Let me turn the engine off because I don't want to be wasting fuel while I'm looking for a job. So, I tried. I was going to do this episode in the beta version, which is 1.40, because it brings a whole bunch of new lighting and stuff to the game, so I wanted to give it a try. The problem I had was Pro Mods Canada will not work, which was not a big deal, but there was like 3 of the mods that did not work in 1.40 as of yet. That's still in beta, so I said, you know what, too many of my mods are not going to work, so let's just stick to the regular game. 1.4 is now an open beta, and like I said, it's new lighting to the game, and the Western Star has a lot more options to it. So if you're looking to go ahead and do that, go for it, but just be careful. Pro Mods will not work. The minimal advisory that I have at the bottom of the screen does not work. So just be aware that those are the 2 main ones for me anyways. Alright, let's go ahead. Quick job. No. Let me look at the freight market first and see what we got out of Tucson. So I'm looking at, we go price per distance. So that goes to Texas, which is fine. I kind of want to go down towards Florida a little bit just to kind of show you what's going on there. So I'm just trying to see what we got. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but those are all Arizonas. Utah, New Mexico, Arizona. So Texas is in the move in the right direction. I was hoping to go a little bit further than that. Since none of those loads really interest me, let's go ahead and take a look at external contracts. And out of Tucson, well, we got, ooh, a tanker. We actually got a tanker. How about that? That would be, ooh. Yep, that's a drive and a half. What, you know, that'd be this whole episode plus a little bit more next episode, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, like I said, we haven't taken a tanker yet. There are some big loads in here. How come those loads don't pay $4.15 a mile compared to $4.67 a mile? All right, we're going to take this load right here for a couple reasons. One, it pays the most, so why wouldn't we? Oh, the only thing about external contracts is I got to finish this in real time. And this is going to take 2 episodes to do it. I don't have time to record 2 episodes. Okay. That's about the only thing. Yeah, so if you've ever done external contracts in Trucking Simulator, the remaining time is actual real time. Yeah, I'm not going to have time to do 2 episodes recording tonight. So what else do we got here? Let's go ahead and scroll over. We got these big things. Would be kind of interesting to haul. Can my truck haul these things? That's the question. 133 miles, 133 miles. I guess I can just go to, we could just take this to Phoenix, Arizona. It's only 133 miles, and see what we can pick up there for a job, maybe headed towards Florida. Let's go ahead and begin this delivery. Yep, everything looks good. I'm in the green all the way there. I think I'm all truck configuration, torque, optimized for heavy haulage and special transport. Yeah, I'm not seeing where it's out of my range, so let's go ahead and, if I'm remembering this correctly, yeah, I think we're all set. $824 for a 133 mile delivery. Now we're talking about bringing in the cash. I forgot, do I have to drive there or does it automatically hook me up? No, I got to drive there now because, well, I'm driving for myself. Alright, 4th gear. Let's turn out the parking brake. Cindy's ready to rock and roll. She's got a lot more paperwork to be doing now. So hopefully she'll be all set here. Let's face it, she's just along for the ride. That's all she's doing. Now I have no excuses for missing gears because I got the transmission I'm so used to having. So now we got, how many drivers we got on the road? 5 drivers on the road, so probably see a little bit more of what's going on with jobs that they're doing. And we're working our way up to, let's just say $125,000 so we can buy ourselves another truck and get ourselves another driver. I'm going to stop at all the stop signs because, yep, I don't want any tickets for anything. Yeah, so like I said, I was really looking forward to it. I got to adjust my mic because I'm going to hit my hand on the steering wheel. My hand's going to hit it when I rotate the steering wheel. There we go. Try to get everything all set here. My trailer's all set to go, so I shouldn't have to log in when I enter the store. I should just be able to go ahead and just drive on in, hitch right up to our trailer. Going a short ways up to Phoenix. Let's go see Phoenix and see what he's up to. See the wonderful blinking light over here? That means that's our trailer. Here, I think. Nope, I think I'm not lined up correctly. Oh, maybe I am. Okay. Just wasn't back far enough. Of course, I had an R3, and I think that's why I stalled it. But either way, Since we are hauling a huge load here, let's go ahead and throw on my awesome beacons that we have. They seem to be flashing a little bit faster than they were when I was at the garage. Do I want to check out... we'll go ahead and check out the map. Should not be that big of a deal. I mean, there should be a truck dealer, which just says it's a Kenny right there. But now that I'm driving my own truck, after I make the delivery, I can run on over. We can fuel up, and I can get the recruitment center, and also the truck dealer as well. And I may stop back by the truck dealer just to see a few things, because there's a few things on the truck I probably should have got. But that's neither here nor there as of right now. And we are ready to roll. You ready, Cindy? Let's go. Hauling in our own truck. So yes, $3,000 a day in payments on loans. Almost getting an accident on my first day of my new truck. Can I start in third gear? I certainly can. And I didn't really give myself enough room to get out of there, but we're okay. I'm all excited driving my own truck. We got more drivers, more income, more payments. We're leveling up. It's looking all good. Actually, I want to start in second gear. Third gear might be just a little bit too much. Gotta swing it wide. Everyone all set? I think we're all set. Let's get on the interstate. Like I said, it's a short journey anyways. Only 30 miles an hour here in the city. Please no train. Please no train. Thank you. And away we go. I mean, I would pretty much assume that's all interstate all the way up through. And let me over there, dude. Hopefully I need to get off there onto a different interstate, but it doesn't look like it. I wasn't paying attention. Just trying to get on where we were. So, yeah, huge difference in payments. Like I said, we're only going 133 miles and we're getting paid over $800 for this. But I'm actually kind of surprised for level 10 that we can get a 500 horsepower engine. Happy with that. I think the biggest base game engines that we got, oh, there's some income coming in right there. That's lovely. Bring in the cash, people. Bring in the cash. Is it like 605 horsepower? Is the biggest engine base game in American Truck Simulator? I realize there's modded trucks out there and whatnot that can give you tons and tons of horsepower. So yeah, the 1.4 beta version is open beta, so anyone can go on in and enjoy it. Just be aware, like a lot of your mods may or may not work. Just like I found out, I should get over to that lane over there. So the other thing about external contracts, yeah, the speed limit may be 75, but doing external contracts, max speed on external contracts is 65 miles an hour. Whether your truck can go faster or not, doesn't matter. You're restricted to 65 on external contracts. But man, that tanker would have been really nice to haul for a change. But unfortunately, that was an external contract. I had 12 hours to finish it. I'm like, yeah, I don't have time to record 2 episodes in a row for that. Now, the only thing about the cargo that we have, it's an articulated trailer, so when we go to deliver this, it's not going to be like I got to back in. It should be pretty much find where it needs to go, pull in, and line up as best as I can. Hopefully there's room for me to do so. I don't think I'm going to San Diego. Am I really going too fast for these two trucks over here? I think so. It's hard to see where that car was. I didn't know if the car was in this lane or the far left-hand lane. But we didn't cause no accident, so we are fine. We're just fine. Am I getting off here? I don't think so, but I did. Oopsies. I looked quickly and I thought because we're on a bend I was getting off here, but it's not a problem. Especially when you stall it. And stall it again. Easy on the clutch. Am I not going to be able to get up this hill? Really? My gears might be too much for this. Uh-oh. This hill is not like that steep. I tried second gear. Come on, let the clutch slip a little bit. There we go. That's just bad, man. Maybe my truck cannot handle that much weight on a hill. Let's not pause anywhere here. Alright, note to self. Either it's not enough horsepower, or the torque is just not enough. I might be borderline on the torque. Phoenix is this way. Alright. All because I took the wrong flipping exit. How much is this weigh now? Because I didn't really... 90,000 pounds. Alright. Cindy, I hope you got the permits over there, because we get pulled over at a weigh station. They're going to have questions. That car was smart enough back there. He knew. They knew. Not a good start for my first trip in my truck, stalling on a hill that much. But the good thing I didn't roll back anywhere and run into another vehicle, because I've done that in the past before too. Alright, let's stay in our lane here. Let's get to Phoenix. Oh, I'm driving like really, really crap right now. I think I was just a little frustrated, you know, getting to the beta and finding out, ooh, okay. I didn't expect a lot of the mods I had to not work right away because what the updates were on. I'm like, okay, that should work, that should work, that should work. I'm like, okay. Yep, saw a helicopter overhead. You see helicopters on the road, that usually means there's an accident somewhere, so just be aware of that. Let's get to Phoenix and unload this thing. This is probably not the smartest cargo load I've done so far in this series. And I'm probably just borderline on what I needed to haul this. Hello, Phoenix. Let's make sure I take the right exit when it comes up. Definitely not this one. So, I mean, that was pretty good early this morning. See one of my drivers bringing, what was it, $1,400 on the load? That's pretty darn good. Alright, I might be getting off here. saying, sometimes when you get into corridors like this with roads, and there's roads everywhere, that GPS, you're staring at it sometimes like, am I supposed to get off here? Because the roads are so tight. Now, there is a setting, and I forgot what keybind it is, on your GPS. You can actually make the map blow up or shrink. I kind of like to leave it where it is because I get used to, when I'm on the interstate, knowing far in advance when you can see a wide turn. But when you get to tight corner areas like this, zooming in on the GPS is kind of nice. Looks like we're getting off here. And we better, else we're going to run into that flipping wall over there. Better hit the brakes soon because we got 90,000 pounds pushing us downhill. One thing good about this Volvo truck, the brakes were not an issue. Better not be, it's a new truck. Sneak out here a little bit because it's hard to see the traffic. No, don't stop, turn. Oh, you can't go, dude. Oh, the reason why I want you to go is because I'm going to probably clip you if you sit there. Oh, why didn't you go? Thank you. There, we are through. Alright, so who am I bringing this to? Beezer Homes, huh? Not sure if that's the way it's pronounced, but that's the way I'm pronouncing it. Just swinging wide around these corners because we do have a long articulated trailer. So a quick, short journey. We'll get paid just over $800. And see what we can get leaving Phoenix today. I see my drop-off point. Kind of focused, make sure I get this in kind of square because backing up with this kind of a trailer would suck. Alright, perfect. Park and brake, turn off the engine because Sydney's going to go inside and deal with all the paperwork while we uncouple this thing. Yes, $824. XP, not so much, but you know what? It's fine. It is fine. Let's go ahead and check the job market again and get right back on the road. Let's look at the freight market here and hopefully we got something really good leaving Phoenix. No, nothing. No, thank you. New Mexico, Utah, Arizona, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, Montana, Arizona. There's one to Oklahoma. I mean, it kind of sucks. It's a long trip. I'd have to sleep somewhere. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and take this one. It's not the greatest of loads for darn sure. Do I want to take that, though? I mean, there's got to be something better, right? There's got to be... You keep telling yourself there's got to be something better. Where was that one to Texas? It would pay more, and it still is the same direction. Oh, it's a tanker. It's a tanker. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to Kraft Heinz is where we're going. We're going to be delivering some raw milk. 50,000, well, 47, we'll just say 46,000 pounds. Set GPS and destination. But before we do, let's look at the map. And where are we going here? Alright, well, we're kind of going to go that way, but we're going to go through... like this. Hopefully I can get that dealership. Dealership doesn't matter, but we'll try to get the recruitment center. And I'll just take a quick screenshot of that. That probably won't be the thumbnail, but you know what? As you know me, I always forget to grab thumbnails. Alright, let's go ahead. Fourth gear should be good. Park and brake, Peanut. There you go. Must be Cindy had no problem with the paperwork inside the building because she's already back in here. We're ready to rock and roll. Wait, I got 1 hour to go before my pickup? It's 63 miles out? That is extreme. All I'm doing is traveling around Phoenix, and it's going to be an hour and 20 minutes of my driving time. Yeah, watch your speed. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. But it is what it is. I mean, that's like real life. So, I mean, your load is not always going to be there. I do believe, though, first I'm going straight across, not on the interstate just yet. Do I really want the recruitment center that bad? It's just a recruitment center. The Kenworth dealership doesn't matter too much. Oh, you know what? It's only right here. It's just right here. I'm like, how far down the road is it? I'm just trying to cut into this 1 hour and 15 minutes of driving time that we have. But since it's only right here... Thank you. And might as well go on down and get this dealership as well. There's a donut shop. I was hoping it would say Dunkin' Donuts, but it doesn't. I did get asked in Discord on a private message about the Pro Mods map. Are you going across? You are going. Well, you're going straight in front of me. Pro Mods. That map needs to go before the Coast to Coast map. So if you're wondering about the map order, that's what you need to do. I do want to pop in here just for a second here. Let's come in here and do truck configuration, because I think it's going to be this one right here. Nope, sorry, wrong one. No, that's oversized load. Am I not high enough yet to get my personalized license plate? Must be I'm not high enough level to get my personalized license plate. Or that's not an option on this truck, maybe. Thought it was. Alright, never mind. You place some items in your order? I don't think I did, but... service? Nope, we don't need a service. We're all set here. And anytime you go to a service center, make sure... Sometimes they'll reset all your lights and everything, but we're all set. The only one was a personalized license plate. Can't even get that. Nope, we don't need to sleep. We just need to get out of Dodge or Phoenix. One hour to go before I get to my load. Yeah, there's a garage over there, but yeah. I'm a little short in cash on buying the garage and a lot of short on buying more trucks. Besides, we have empty garage slots as it is. Ah, son of a... Yep, there goes $100. 25. That speed limit there always is a kick in the groin. Where'd that car go? It's like waiting for that car to go by. It was, you know, my mirror was blocking it perfectly. Man, Cindy, this morning has been chaos for me. Still only 25 miles an hour? Come on, Phoenix. Yep, just sitting here in cruise control. Haven't used that much fuel, but we're going by a fuel station, so it's always good maybe to pop in, top off with some fuel before you hitch up your load. No, we're not here to pick up a trailer. We're here to fuel up. $2.41 a gallon. Shouldn't be too expensive. We only gone like 200 miles. Imagine if fueling up in real life was that quick. Alright, let's go get this tanker eventually. Now, the one thing I did not check though is, and I forgot because I'm an idiot, how long do I have before this delivery needs to get there? It's only 55 on this interstate. But the good news is this is a delivery that I haven't accepted yet. We have to drive there, pull on in, sign for it. So we'll see how long it needs to be before it needs to be delivered. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to deliver it today, I don't think. So hopefully they don't expect it until at least Tuesday in the afternoon, like around noon. Only 55 through Phoenix on the interstate. Not really an exciting episode so far for our first delivery in our brand new truck. Well, maybe it is kind of exciting though, because everything has happened. Let's see, I kept stalling on a hill because, yeah, just a slight incline with 90,000 pounds behind me might be a little bit too much. I still got my beacons on. I need to turn those off. Got a speeding ticket. But now when I say it's $100, I can kind of live with it because we're driving for ourselves, so we're making enough money in the day. And hopefully our new drivers are doing well. We'll check their driver's log once we pull in and stop at a rest area somewhere. That's something we'll have to keep track of when we grab this load, which we're almost at anyways. I always love how the drivers slow way down when lane shifts or anything like that comes about them. So right now if I select here, currently you have no job, and I got 9 hours left on my sleep meter. Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of hard for me to remember 11 hours in a day instead of 14. 0 XP for 100 miles. Yeah, we don't get free XP in realistic economy for driving around with not hauling anything. Yeah, I think we're pulling up to our destination. What would really suck is because I had such a long drive to get here, I may get here and that load might be gone. And if it is gone, then guess what? We're just taking whatever's here because I'm not driving another hour back to Phoenix to get a load somewhere else, because I could get there and that load might be gone as well. I do see a tanker down there, so that's kind of a good thing. Okay, so we should be seeing a tanker. Yep, GPS is still set for it. Okay, this is good. Yep, they don't expect it until Tuesday, until the afternoon hours, so we are good to go. We're going to get paid $2,000 for this job as well. It's just raw milk, so nothing. It's just a standard delivery. It's not an important delivery or anything like that. Although they do have one to Flagstaff, and yeah, we're not doing that. We're taking the tanker. Let's go ahead and grab this thing. Then once we hitch up to it, we'll check on our map here and try to find some rest areas. probably delivering milk so they can make some Kraft macaroni and cheese. Well, that fit in nicely. Alright, let me just go ahead and put the parking brake on. See if I'm minus 3 hours. So I got about 6 hours technically left on my sleep meter. If we do the 11 hours thing. So 6 hours of drive time. Let's see here. That's a way station. No, okay, it's a way station, but no sleeping area. No sleeping area there. I mean, there was... If I pinpoint that there... Oh, look at that. That checkpoint is exactly at 6 hours and 2 minutes. So that's where we're sleeping tonight, or today. And then we'll finish the delivery next episode, apparently. Apparently, he says. Alright. That's where we're going to. I'm not going to check for anything like recruitment centers or anything like that. Let's go ahead and get on the road here. Make sure the trailer's coming with us. And we got our first tanker. I do believe this is the first tanker I've delivered, or will be delivering. Maybe what I'll do, since we're kind of parked here just for a second. I think I put the parking brake on. Apparently I did not. No, I had the parking brake on. Alright, let's do that again. Alright, hang on a second. Bear with me. All that just for a screenshot. I'll have to take my time taking those now, I think. Instead of trying to do it at a stoplight or something like that. That one's probably going to be a little bit better than the other one sitting as we were dropping it off. Plus, I'd rather use this one because it's our first tanker. So if I knock 6 hours off this delivery, that means I got a 7-hour trip tomorrow to get this to its location. In about another hour's time, I do believe $3,000 will be taken out of our bank account. Because of our 2 loans that we have. I'm going to be interested to see, once we get to our rest area today. I didn't even see where we were going to be when we were in the rest area. And we'll see how our drivers, especially our 2 new drivers, are doing. We got to cut them a little bit of slack because I don't think either one have a skill point in long distance driving, so they can't do loads over 250 miles. I think it's everything under 250. So sometimes those kind of trips can be hard to find. And I'm going to try to maintain my speed limit here the rest of the way. I think most of the time I get speeding tickets, I'm pretty sure most of us do, are when we're driving around the city. Especially when you got to drop down to 25 miles an hour. Oh, we're driving through Phoenix, so I gotta slow down here. Slow down to 57, that should be good enough. I gotta start driving more responsible being an owner of a company like I am. Gotta set an example for the other drivers. But just think, tomorrow when we deliver this, it's 2,000, what was it, 2,000, what? We'll just say 2,200 going into the bank account, which would be awfully nice. A lot of interchanges right there that we went through. Not that we went through, but right above us. I will say this, not much traffic for Phoenix. Not much traffic at all. I know in the dev command, I could actually increase the amount of traffic. I can double it. I mean, you can do more than double. You can do a lot of things with the dev command. You can increase the ratio of traffic, decrease the ratio of traffic. And that's pretty much like what a lot of the mods that we have, mods that adjust things, like realistic economy. I think that's mostly can be done with dev commands. But I never really dove into the money situation. I've done the traffic. I've doubled traffic before because I thought, oh, there's not much traffic. I doubled traffic. It took me like 5 minutes. I'm like, nope. I'm not doubling the traffic. That's insane. I'm like, I think that's more than double. Oh, back up to 75. All right, let's put the pedal to the floor here. And pick up some speed. That scared me for a moment, but there is it both loans? No, it's just one loan. Alright. So it's kind of interesting. Last time, when we had 3 loans, they kind of bulked them together. I don't think we took all the loans out at the same time. So it won't be much longer until our second loan comes about sometime today. But as we saw earlier, we had one driver bring in $1,400 on one delivery, so that pretty much paid for that loan there. Everyone else that what they brought in is kind of like a little bit of a profit. And I spend the profits by speeding. But now that we're back driving our own truck, the one thing I gotta maintain is, well, I gotta maintain the truck and of course pay for fuel, which is not a big deal. The one thing I'm not sure of, and I remember it being a thing in ETS2, repairing a truck in ETS2 is always expensive because they don't have the quote-unquote insurance that ATS has, because in ATS you don't pay that much on repair. Your truck can be like totally damaged and you only have to pay like $4,000. You know, I'm just rounding, I have no idea. Let's just say $4,000, but in ETS2 last time I played it, yeah, if you had like 80% damage on your truck and your truck was worth $220,000, you paid 80% of what the truck was valued when you repaired it. Looks like we're back down to 65. All right. Definitely don't want to get into accidents. Accidents, as we saw that one time, I'm going to say that car barely clipped the back end of my cargo trailer. I forgot we were hauling. That was $700 for a traffic accident. So we're going to make our way on down to Florida. At least that's the plan. Like I said, I really haven't driven on the coast-to-coast map since I started the series. In case you didn't watch the first episode, I kind of explained. I haven't been. Last time I was in American Truck Simulator before I started the series was like, I think back in March of 2020, and we just started the series at the beginning of this year. So it's been a while since I've been on the coast-to-coast map in the southern parts. I know a lot of changes have been made and done over. So I'm looking forward to seeing kind of the progress that they made down there. I say down there because I live up there. I live in the northeast part of the U.S. Alright, van, you're starting to drive me nuts. And of course, always as I start ready to pass, we go uphill. One game I will try to get back into sometime soon, and I'm going to guess that some of you that watch this probably would like to watch SnowRunner as well. It's been a while since I played that one, but I need to dive back into that one. The problem is, there's been so many new games coming out recently that I've been waiting or wanting to play, or all of a sudden out of the blue of like, oh, what's this game? I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I could really enjoy playing that game. And I just keep putting off SnowRunner. SnowRunner for me, I do like the game, but I mean, it can be frustrating because, I mean, you get stuck quite a bit. Things don't go the way as planned, but that's the fun part of it, the challenge of things. So sometimes recording a episode where I'm trying to do a task, you think, oh, this will only take me about an hour to do, and about 2 hours later you're still doing the same task because you got stuck or you rolled over and you had to start over. That's a game I need time on, and I'm going to crunch off that truck back there. It's probably not too happy with me, but neither am I. Yeah, the driving this episode has not been great. I've been kind of cutting off people, taking the wrong exits, speeding ticket. I'm going to blame Cindy for it. That's what I'm going to do. But now the excitement's really kicking up in this series because we got a few more drivers, and like I said, we're driving back to driving our own truck. It was fun driving all the other trucks, but after a while it seemed, just before I bought this, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really seeing a truck. It's like, oh, I need to go drive that. You know, we should drive that truck. So there's a couple ways that we can do this. When I level up far enough, what we could do is, you know, find a dealership other than a Volvo, because we're driving a Volvo now. So I don't know when I'm going to do it or how I'm going to do it, but let's just say we get to level 15, or maybe I have to wait until I get to level 20. We'll trade this truck in and then upgrade to whatever. Say we're stopped at a Freightliner dealership or whatever the case may be, and upgrade it even more. Just trade this truck in, which trading a truck in is something I haven't done in a while. So I try to drag race this truck now. The speed limit went from 65 to 75. So I know roughly when we get close to 7 hours left on the trip. That's roughly when we should be approaching our rest area for the evening. That sleep mod will work really good for what we're doing. The problem is the sleep mod, it does say it's not compatible with the realistic economy mods, so that kind of sucks. So what the sleep mod does, and maybe I should just download it and just try it to see what it does. It may throw the whole game off, I don't know. But instead of just sleeping a straight 10 hours, we can, I think it's what, 4, 8, or 12 hours that you can sleep, depending on how long you stayed up the day before. That's a whole bunch of different, you can probably find it on the workshop on Steam. Kind of explains it better than what I'm going to explain it. Because I read it twice, I'm like, okay, it's something that I think I'd have to use to really understand it. One thing I just realized is we're hauling milk. And I'm sure this tanker is not refrigerated any which way, shape, or form. And I've been driving across the Arizona desert. Just saying. I mean, I'm not quite sure how that milk's going to hold up back there. One thing I probably should realize is I should have picked a rest area that also may have a gas station near it. Now the chassis we're running on this Volvo does have a 220 gallon tank, but I have zero skill in saving on fuel. I mean, we're fine, we're still sitting at 3/4 of a tank. I'm just saying, that's all. Just saying. I gotta remind myself when the opportunity gives itself, when I get like a half tank or lower, if the opportunity presents itself to, when I'm at a rest area to gas up, gas up. Because basically up to this point we've been driving for others, and every time we get in their truck, they usually give us enough diesel fuel for the trip plus 100 miles. At least that's the way it seemed to be last trip. Nope. Don't think that car out there is... Are you giving me room, dude, or what are you doing out there? Alright, let me turn my blinker off so maybe he'll come along. There, now I can get out there. And that's usually where I find out I'm getting off at the interstate, but we're not. Always a bus that seems to slow down traffic. So we're not too far out from a rest area, I would assume. I should have like 3.5 hours left on my rest meter. Yep. So that's working out well for me. A little confused about this loop-de-loop. So we're at the rest area already? Yeah, there's our rest area over there. I'm just trying to figure out... So do I gotta get up? I have no idea. Alright, hang on a second. Because we do have like another hour and a half. Can I get somewhere else in an hour and a half? You know what? Let's delete this. And because right here is a perfect opportunity. Just like that. So we'll get some gas and some sleep there as well. It's a little further on down the road, but it's perfect. It's not much further down the road. That little loop-de-loop for that rest area was a little bit too much, I think. Yes, I'm not too sure about the paint scheme that we got rolling here. It's kind of interesting with the metallic that we got going on. I think the base color is green with a background of yellow. Hello, New Mexico. And with a red tint. And look at this. We got to stop at the weigh station. Yeah, they want to look at my driver's log. They're going to be saying, do you know you're getting kind of close to your hour meter for the day? And I'm like, yeah, I got a rest area up ahead I want to go to. Thank you for your cooperation. You have a safe journey. 81,000 pounds is what we weigh. Let's make sure we stay at 15 miles an hour. Which is kind of hard to do. Making sure no trucks or traffic is coming out in that lane over there. And we're off once again, just for a short journey. No traffic, so let's get out there as soon as I can, before traffic does come up alongside us. Looks like we're coming up on Gallup. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but that's the way I'm going to pronounce it. No traffic around me whatsoever right now. It's kind of nice. And I think I'm getting off at this exit, looking at the GPS up ahead. Around we go. A good time to get up and gallop around, stretch your legs. That was bad. Put some diesel fuel into this thing. I'm kind of remembering this a little bit. I think I gassed up here before. It's all coming back to me. I think we gassed up here before. Maybe even slept here. I could be wrong. This isn't where I slept and I had the, was that yellow Freightliner? We were delivering 3 trucks. I have no idea. Oh, don't worry, dude. We're just about there. Let's cut it wide because of the milk tanker. We're going to gas up first, or fuel up first. Park and brake engine. $2.28 a gallon, which seems like a cheap price. I'll deal with that. The only thing that hurts about this is I'm paying for it. But the good part is we're getting paid a lot of cash for this delivery. We're going to park right here. Probably wouldn't park here if this was real, because I don't want to have my truck be the one on the corner, so if trucks come around the corner. Got my beacons on still. Let's turn those off. Thought I'd turn those off before. But I'm not going to quite rest this yet. What I'm probably going to do is, when we start next episode, we'll advance the time a couple hours. Let's see, if I do the same thing, if I go to bed at 7 p.m., we'll wake up at 5 a.m., which would be fine. Yeah, that'd work out fine. But let's go ahead and see what's going on with our drivers, driver manager. All right, so our 2 new drivers, let's go see how they're doing after, I don't want to say a full day's work. So this guy, look at that already. Look at that, 24 and then 445, 644. He's finding loads in and out of Phoenix, which is good. He still doesn't have a skill point put in the long distance, so he hasn't leveled up at all. Astrid L. Let's see how you're doing here with your log. All right, you're doing fine just as well. You're bringing in, you brought in $800 so far, so that's pretty darn good. And you guys should be rocking and rolling at this point. 944, 1000, 1000. Yeah, this guy had a little bit of a problem on day 8. I don't know what his problem was, but it wasn't that good. And Alicia, let's see how you've been doing in the last few days or whatever. Yeah, I think we remember that one, but yeah, 4,000. Yeah, 4,000. 487, 898, and then 1,800. Oh, 1,800. It's pretty darn good. And Harry, you should be doing pretty good for you. Oh, last trip. Oh, okay. So we did lose some cash there. You couldn't find, I don't know where St. George is, but it was a 623 mile back to Alamosa, and that's what the repairs were. But he did pretty good up until that point. And this guy right here, yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, I can't read my own log. That's interesting. Can't read my own log. But as a company, how are we doing here weekly? Right now, $22,000 a week, but now with 2 new drivers, that should go up and up and up. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Like I said, our goal is to get to 125,000. Then we'll buy a truck and recruit another driver, and then I'll figure it out after that. But it'll be a while before we get enough money to do anything other than that, because it's got to buy a garage or upgrade the one that we're in. But yep, we got ourselves a tanker full of milk that's going to sit here overnight. We got a truck full of fuel ready to go in the morning. We got a little bit more to go on the journey, but yeah, we'll get there tomorrow when it's due. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.